Hi everyone, so today I'm here with part 1 of my July book haul. Part 1 is going to consist of all the physical books that I have, and part 2 will consist of all the ebooks and review books I've received from NetGalley, because I got a lot of books this month. I thought last month's book haul was big, but last month's is nothing compared to this month. So I'm just going to get started because I have no idea how long it's going to take me to film this first part, and I'm going to try and go as quick as I possibly can. So these first 3 books I picked up when I was over in Rossi with my mum and sister for a day out. The first one I got was Midwinterblood by Marcus Sedgewick. I've only read one other Marcus Sedgewick book, which is My Sword Hand is Singing, and I like that, but I read it when I was in like second year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading another Marcus Sedgewick book. And then I got my own copy of Shades of Grey by Jasper Fforde. I got this out of the library last year and never read it, so now I have my own copy and I will finally be able to read it at some point. And then I got Splintered by A.G. Howard, which I have already read and reviewed. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Haven't read it, go read it now, it's brilliant. And then when I was in town one day, I picked up the Hitchikers Guide to the Galaxy Trilogy of 4 by Douglas Adams for £1.50 for the first 4 books in the Hitchikers series. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that, considering this should have cost £13. And then I ordered 2 books off of Amazon. The first one was Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, which I've heard nothing but good things about, and I just had to get my hands on a copy. And the second book I got was Pivot Points by Kasie, which is another one I have heard nothing but good things about and really wanted to read it. And then in the works, I finally picked up my own copies of City of Ashes and City of Glass. I have already read the series, all the books are out just now, but I borrowed them from the library. So yeah, when I saw these in 2 for £5, I just had to get my hands on my own copies. And then when I was up in East Kilbride on Monday, I picked up 5 books from charity shops. The first 2 books I picked up were books 3 and 4 in the Vampire Academy series, which is Shadow Kiss, which I think is book 3, and then Blood Promise, which is book 4. I have been wanting to read this series for a while now, and I was pretty upset they didn't have books 1 and 2, so I'll just have to try and get my hands on them as soon as I possibly can so that I can read these. And then I picked up The Glimpse by Clare Merle, which as you can see only cost me £1 from British Heart Foundation. So yeah, I jumped at the chance to get this, along with Just Listen by Dessen, which was also only £1. And then I picked up the adult hardback of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which is only £2 from a charity shop, and it's in practically new condition. I'm trying to collect all of the adult hardbacks very cheaply because I think the box sets are about £80 and I don't have £80 to spend on them. So far I have books 6 and 7, and altogether they've only cost me £3, so fingers crossed I'll be able to get the rest of them. Now on to library books I have borrowed this month. So far this month I have picked out 5 library books. The first one that I got was The Summoning by Kelley Armstrong, which I actually finished this morning and really enjoyed. So I will probably be getting The Reckoning and The Awakening. I think it's The Awakening then The Reckoning. Oh well, I'll be getting books 2 and 3 in this series as well. Hopefully very soon, or at the start of next month. And then today when I was out, I signed up to the Glasgow libraries because the South Lanarkshire libraries suck like really bad, and I picked up 4 books from 2 libraries there. So the first book I got was The Kill Order by James Dashner, which is the prequel to the Maze Runner series, and I'm really looking forward to finishing the series and getting around to this one. And then I picked up My Soul to Keep by Rachel Vincent, which is the 3rd book in the Soul Screamer series. I read My Soul to Take and I have My Soul to Save on my shelf, and I'm hoping to get to it very soon, and then I can get around to reading the 3rd one. And then I picked up Sophie Kinsella's I've Got Your Number. I've never actually read a Sophie Kinsella book, but I've seen a lot of good ratings for this one, and I really actually like the sound of this one. And the last library book I got was Reached by Ali Condie, which is the 3rd and final book in the Match trilogy. And on to the last part of this book haul. This is going to be books that I have won or received for review. So the first one I won in a Goodreads First Reads giveaway, which is my first giveaway on Goodreads that I've ever won, and I was so excited. And it's Goddess by Josephine Angelini, which is the last book in the Starcross series, and I cannot wait to read this one. Oh, I remember reading Starcross when it first came out and then getting Dreamless as soon as it came out. So I'll need to reread Starcross and Dreamless before I get around to reading this, because it was a while ago that I actually read them. The next two books I won in the Phoenix Philippines giveaway. It was an international giveaway that was being sponsored by Elizabeth Richards. So I won a paperback copy of Black City and a hardback copy of Phoenix, which I cannot wait to read. I also got some Phoenix and Black City bookmarks, which are signed by Elizabeth Richards. So yeah, I was really excited to receive this. And the last book I got for a review from HarperCollins, and it's The Arrivals by Melissa Marr. Melissa Marr is the writer of the Wicked Lovely series, and for those of you who watched my review of it, you'll know I wasn't a massive fan of it, but I am really looking forward to this one, and I am willing to give her other books a shot. So yeah, I can't wait to read this one. So that is the end of my physical part of this book haul. I need to stop buying books because this is getting out of hand. I have nowhere left to put them. They barely even fit on the two shelves down here at the bottom that are unread books, because there are too many of them and I need to read them before I start buying any more books. But I have a book buying obsession, so that's probably never going to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part of my book haul. I should hopefully have the second part up tomorrow, because I'm just going to go and film it right now because everything is here. So yeah, sorry if this video was really long, and yeah, thank you guys for watching it if you managed to stay all the way through it, and I will see you guys later. Bye everyone.